team. Give John a hand. Give me some tax. Everybody's coming up here with tax. Be cool to get hold of that, okay? I'm excited to hear from John, man. John, how long have you come to Quest?
Since like August of 2012.
2012. All right. Well, tell a little bit about your past. I mean, there's, we've talked a lot, John, and we're close friends, and been through a lot, right?
Yeah.
Talk about it a little bit.
My parents got divorced when I was about 7, 8 years old. My dad was real abusive, would beat my mom black and blue. And, me too, but, open one night. They split up, so, I'd go see him on the weekends when he'd come get me. There's, few and far between. He'd run around with bikers and stuff like that. So, drugs and crime and stuff like that was something that was always kind of glorified, to me from that side. And when you're growing up without, that role model, when you're kind of looking for acceptance. So, that's what I thought would get me, accepted.
Doing what he's doing?
Yeah. I had a good mom and stuff like that, but I didn't, I didn't take what she would say. So I ended up getting on heroin, teenager party, innocent at first. 10 years later, it's not so innocent no more. I in and out of jail, committed about every crime you can commit. I've been in prison, overdose 3, 4 times, fucking blue.
Yeah, how many times they brought you back?
3
times.
Totaled a couple cars. Just about anything you can do the wrong way, I've done it. You have very few people in your life that will try to show you the right way to do things. And them people are real friends.
Well, it's funny because when we were talking once, John told me that, and I want you to tell a little bit about this, because, I come from a totally different background, and I said, because how old were you when you first went to jail or prison?
I went to prison at 24. I first went to jail at 18.
Okay. And I'm like, dude, you think that, they found you blue, they found you dead, they had to bring you back, narky. At what point, I said, what point did you go, well, this is not going in the right direction? But, what we don't get is you're in an environment where, I remember you told me, you were actually encouraged to go to jail. It was like a rite of passage, right?
Yeah, you wasn't even a man until you've been to prison. You know what I mean?
And they're like, you'll get out, it's cool, but you need to go, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm gonna go lay it down for a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just something that somebody does normal. That's.
So the peer pressure is not even about doing good things. You're encouraged to go in the wrong direction completely, right? And you're wanting acceptance, and you're wanting to belong, and this is just my life. That's where I am.
Yeah. And when you're doing stuff like that, you hurt people that you love. You don't appreciate the people that you should. You got people trying to reach out to you, but you put up a wall around you because you don't want to be touched. I just it's my life ain't perfect or nothing like that now, but it's a lot better than it was. I've become a better father, a better person. I can remember walking into Quest. I've done anything I could to make sure that this didn't work. You know what I mean? I wore a hat I hope they tell me to leave. I'm gonna show my arms I hope they say something. But
so you came in really defensive and guarded, right?
Yeah. I hear you up here, you're talking. Yeah, okay.
Sure.
We'll see if you live. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, and it's like God works in mysterious ways. It wasn't even long after that, I'm leaving work and you actually come to me like, hey man, you want to hang out? I got some stuff for you to do. And I'm thinking, hey, that's weird, And, I'm expecting this uncomfortable ride, and you know what I mean? Like, what are we going to talk about?
Let's talk about Jesus. Get in.
I seen that he was a regular guy, and it just kind of blew me away,
We didn't do drugs or nothing together, man. We didn't try for this, man. He's just like I was. We need to straighten this out real quick.
you would sneak in on me, these little lessons, you know what I mean? We'd just be talking about something, and deep down inside, you're born with like this question of something greater than yourself, something bigger than you. It's like it's there. Most people want to deny it. It's because they don't want to be responsible for what they do.
Right.
And that's why I chose not to believe all the way coming up. Because if I believed, I was in trouble. You know what I mean? I would have like a bedroom in hell, like right next to the devil.
So he could have easy access.
Exactly.
Come here, John.
It took time, but each day I would wake up and, I struggled with guilt at first. I felt terrible, man. I'd hurt so many people. Just done terrible, nasty things. Most people dedicate their life to a profession. I dedicated mine to being a criminal, I was bad at it, I guess, because, I went to jail a lot. You start just noticing small things, man, that, I thought, life was something, I thought it was more of a curse, why did you do this to me? You know what I mean? I'd look around and I'd hate everybody, because I was jealous, man. I was jealous. I wasn't happy. I didn't like myself. I didn't like nobody around me. And, it's like, just having children and stuff, I almost never even seen one of them born. You see the beauty in things, and that you got a gift, and that, just overdosing. I didn't even know I'd done it, man. It was just dark in a second, man. You don't have time to say you're sorry before you go sometimes. It don't work like that. It's like, oh man, God don't tap you on the shoulder like, hey man, you better.
So you come to Quest and you kind of kept coming. Why'd you keep coming?
It was from the greeter was, Jamie. It was like, I wouldn't even speak to her. Hi, John. I just walked on past her. But you know what? Every single time she just, was hi with a smile. And when bad things would happen to me, people, you lose your job or something, people would try to get you a job. Or you totaled that car, people let you drive theirs. You know what I mean? It was just these little things, man, over time, that it made me feel good. It made me feel accepted. Nobody ever once told me to take off my hat. And you know what? I probably wore it up until last week.
You were still challenging. He gave his life to Christ last year. He said, I'm still going to give it a shot. We'll see if they can get rid of me.
It's just because I had become so comfortable. I feel like I can dress how I dress. It's not out of disrespect, but it's now. But it's just out of comfort. And, I've met people that are genuinely nice, man. Genuinely cool. And you don't find that everywhere. I've met start off me wanting to be, you know, part of God or anything like this, but, you know, I seen how it was touching people, and I started noticing a change in myself. You know, I'd be watching a movie, get a little tear in my eye. So it's hard. That was stone, it was rock. Just each week, a little chip would come on, you know. And over time now, you know, I wake up and I want to know how I can be a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Amen. Isn't that awesome? I told John and I told Bill, I said, look, man, one of the things you love about our church is that we're real. So don't get up here and, you know, whitewash this stuff. And the reality still is that John, like I, and like you know, this is a part of their journey. You know, getting baptized, Bill sitting back there, being baptized today doesn't make you perfect. You know, this guy wakes up every day, and I know, well, he wakes up every day with battles, struggles. Now, I do too. His are different than mine. I do too. You know, but this is their journey. This is where they're at on their journey. And I love being a part of, you know, and I think another talk about religious environments, you know, they see people sit up here. It's not because it's perfect, am I right? You know, we'll talk to Cherokee about that. You know, it's not because I don't get to preach a week because I'm perfect. It's we're on our journey. We're walking with Jesus. We're imperfect people, but He walks with us every day. He loves us and He helps us, right? And we're learning to hear. And do you hear that? We're learning, you know. That's why I've never understood like this arrogant religious environments. I don't get it. Because how can any of us claim any kind of superiority over anybody else? Amen? Amen. Because I am nothing without Jesus. Amen? I am nothing. Without me, He said, you can do nothing. So we're all the same. You know, He's taken a different path, darker in some ways, but you've got your battle, I've got my battle. You know, and we're fighting it together. But no, I love just because, not because He was thumped, or because He was demanded, or He was told, it's because He was loved. He was loved. Do you hear it? He says, you know what? That love, when I found out what God is really like, it didn't inspire me to go keep doing what I'm doing. It's inspiring me to be better. Amen. Praise God. Amen. Final words, what would you say? I mean, how is God different to you now? You're a Christian, you've given your heart to the Lord, you're not perfect, but you're walking with God now. What would you say to somebody?
I would want people to know that it's never too late to change your life. And that, you know, God is something real. He's supposed to be a friend. You should be able to talk to Him like you would talk to one of your buddies. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know, tone it down a little bit. But, you know, there's something up there that's bigger than you know, and you're born knowing that for a reason. You know? So I just, you know, I think people should embrace it because there's love in that. And I just want to thank God and thank my mom and Kenny and Cherokee and my kids and you for being patient and loving me.